It is open, my friends, while toils have yet to begin. Laughter will be heard in gales and floods, but if not, at least there will be blood. The sorrow and loss may abound. We'll do our best to hold this hallowed ground.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Outburied, where we play TTRPGs and have a hoot! I had a lot of words just jumble up inside my head, but I managed to get through that. Woo! We are down one player for this session, but that is okay. There's a lot to cover. Where we started on last time around was with the remaining members of the Hand getting together and learning that the group's been absorbed. It's been disbanded officially in guild records, and they are now individual members of the guild. They had a little discussion with Pestilence as to what they're going to do next. They were told the next steps of what they could do. Then Snowsburg was asked to help recruit members as the guild hall was busy with a bunch of people who were visiting and checking things out and saw something that it shouldn't be there. Someone who looks exactly like Zora Ventul. Skipping to some of the other characters, we also saw the introduction of Kiz as he came in, got mistaken as a child, because he's a little tiny kobold, and just made it into the city, was brought to the clinic, saw some peculiar activity, but moved on from there quickly to head down to the Top Shelf Inn, where he had a brief encounter with Drake and Nye, who was drinking up a storm, as he typically does.
I only had a couple. Hey. Take it easy now.
There, Drake and
Still had alcohol.
had a encounter, realized that Fear had been piggybacking with him to get back to Palius for some reason, then left to go talk to, I think, the guild people. You just left.
Yeah, I got a message.
That's right. Yes.
They were wondering how far away I was.
And you told them you hadn't landed yet. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's coming back to me like a bad dream. Soon after that point, the guild exploded, the Top Shelf Inn exploded, and there were various other explosions throughout the city. But that is not where we're going to come in. We're actually going to rewind just a little bit, because as they were informed, the Hand is disbanded, and a new plan was hatched. BT departed from Schnorsboop and Pestilence to check on his organization called Tweeter. He skipped location from the guild hall to the normal location where he has his headquarters, sees a flurry of people busy wandering around, talking to each other, various study group tables of individuals deeply in conversation to a topic. Your entry into this building doesn't even bring any eyes up. No one notices, or seems to notice, at the very least. What are you doing?
I don't remember. Why did I come here? I wanted to find out information on the gathering. The gathering that we're no longer going to be attending. You're being stared at.
Just a dog head pops up. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So cute. Well, after a moment of looking around, there is one person who's walking by, has this burning stick inside their mouth, looks up, a little bleary-eyed and goes, "Oh, hey, hey, Alb, boss man's here," and then keeps walking, bringing some papers, scrolls, and putting them on various desks. And up on a patio area, the door opens up, and an elf comes walking out, sees you, and, BT, it's good that you're back. There's some things you might want to know about. You mind joining me up here?
I'm up there.
Oh, that's cool. All right. He heads back into the office, wanders over to a desk that's covered in papers. All around, there's bookshelves also just filled with them. Well, you've been gone for a little bit. I should probably introduce myself. I'm Alb Pra. Your previous management was... I don't know if there's a good way to put it politely. He was pretty corrupt.
Huh?
It's more shady deals, made contracts in places that he just couldn't promise and fulfill. Something about just expanding and getting the word out there being the priority.
Or
Anyway, he kind of just up and left, and they brought me into it, and whoo! This has been a lot of cleanup.
He may have helped a felon become president. I don't know.
somebody using my organization without me knowing about it?
Someone was, he's gone now.
Also, on a side note, I'm pretty sure you were the one who told him to do that.
Yeah.
Big N stands for Belon Tusk.
You may have taken some creative liberties with your commands as Al starts walking you through the deals that he was making, the previous guy, that gnome, that New Yorker type gnome who just kept constantly talking like this and always fast. He, that's not a New Yorker accent, by the way. That was just a description of their personality. Which also may not be good. Moving on.
Anyway.
But there's lots of
Might have been more
overexpansion.
problematics.
Little embezzlement going on as well. There's overspending. He goes through with the whole problem with those sending stone network. As soon as he started purchasing them all up, the demand for it started going higher, the price started going higher, supply was down, so they jumped in price exponentially. Talks to you about other ways that he's directed the company, and overall, he's salvaged things. This Alb person has saved not just the financial aspect of your organization of Twitter, but also the reputation. Some of the news stuff that was coming out was getting it banned from cities because of how blatantly not true any of the stuff was. It was just very forceful towards self-interpretation of facts.
Okay. Well, good job then.
Everyone's taken care of, equipment's all up to par. We're still banned from a lot of big places, but we're working on it. Oh,
So, what's the news?
the news right now, well, there's a lot of new people coming through. See, the Queen of Sherlock Union, she should be arriving in a couple of days here. Ooh, we've got a new ship coming in. It's on the rosters as the... Oh, what was that called? Flips through a piece of paper. A Touch of Alba, or a Touch of Adi. That's right, it's named after one of the gods. Comes from Andrea. Apparently it's got one of their royalty on it. Sammy, she's covering that one directly. If you want to get any information, you can talk to that reporter.
Okay. What do you need?
That is a very good question. Very loud explosion comes from the
Okay.
distance, followed by several others.
Well,
I want to hear those several others.
yeah, I was just I was waiting for the other booms. Like,
Here we go. I'll just keep hitting these ones over and over again. I can't hit them over and over again, sadly. They're too long cycling through.
gotcha.
I'll just keep
Well,
pressing it
that
for a while.
sounds like news happening.
It sure does. He gets up, runs around the table, throws the door open. On the field, now! Everyone scatters up and starts running, grabbing pieces of paper, little charcoal pens, and bustling through the door. Surprisingly, decently organized. Still a little blustering, but a lot of people start moving. Others start reorientating to another table where they move it towards closer to the center, reorganizing the entire room to where there's just a chief big center table. And the guy jumps off the ledge and lands on the ground just nimbly and starts stepping up to the table and almost forgets about you. Then turns around and like, I suppose you'll be responding to that more directly?
Yes. Bye.
Bye!
Let's see. I was going to go down to the dockyards to meet somebody who was coming in on a ship who wasn't really coming in on a ship, but I didn't know that they weren't already on a ship.
Oh, Draken?
Yeah, I was going down to the port to meet Draken.
Alright, heading down to the port.
But
Oh.
that's not where the explosions are happening, I assume. Was the first place I would port to would be the Guildhall.
The Guildhall. You port up, stepping into where exactly? Outside the Guildhall or inside?
Right into the middle of some rubble.
Yeah, probably that's exactly what it's going to be. But
All right.
I
Then-
would probably go right outside of the office
The office? Great.
because I would never port directly into it.
That's. Oh, as in into the office. Yeah, sorry.
The
My brain went in the
Guildmaster's
wrong
office.
direction. Yeah, you're right. Gotcha. Brain caught up eventually. Then before we get into you popping up there, let's do a little maintenance here. Schnozzbib, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, if we got to, then we got to. I don't suppose
I
this
didn't
is
know
the
we
magic
were playing
effect.
a game with Ronald Reagan.
Was that different than normal?
No, just your cadence there for a second.
So that's 26 actually.
A 26. All right, you pass, so you take just half damage, which is going to be 13 for fire damage and 15 force
1300
damage.
fire damage.
15 force.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
28 total.
Got it. Did you want me to roll this?
Yes. I now need you to roll that.
It's a 62.
Oh, you're totally fine. I now need you to roll it again.
Oh no.
For the second heart attack. For the one of the other valves.
Yeah, we got other ventricles up in here messing up.
And everyone else, why don't you roll a percentile dice as well?
Oh no.
87.
87. Ooh. That was the one that is genuinely arguably more stressful. With an 87, Pestilence's suit is not punctured.
His suit is not punctured. That seems good.
Yeah, his gases can't leak out, so you're not instantly dead.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Right.
There you go. Woo!
I'm
Okay,
deaf. We're doing it.
Ethan, what was your percentile dice?
A cool 69.
Very good. The blind mice survive. BT, what was yours?
Somehow I rolled an 87 as well.
Ooh, the Bonsons survive. Bon, what'd you get?
71.
71.
70.
Palius pals also. Oh, you guys are doing great so far. Your NPCs are surviving. And that's good. Now I'm gonna do one last.
It's about the
centaur
people,
dice.
not the place.
This is gonna be for the place. Does its structural integrity survive?
Oh yeah, that's right. We're on like the side of a mountain, aren't we?
Yeah.
Or is this the portion that's up? Oh no, this
This
is
is the
side of
side,
the mountain.
the
then?
portion that's at the bottom.
Oh, cool.
It's all kind of stacked.
This is not the.
We're rolling high. 83%. The building
good.
survives. So, what you poured into, BT, is going to be right behind where Schnozboop and Pestilence both hit the deck in time for most of the fire and the force to roll over the balcony, but they're standing at the top. The railing is gone. It's burst backwards. When you peer back, you can see splinters of it inside the wall. Down below, there are screams and cries of pain. And when you look over, you can see where this blast radius came from, because no one in that region is alive. There's various other people, some who have missing limb, and others who are just on the ground bleeding. Some not moving, but you're still getting vital signs from it. The crew and the individuals who are all members of the Three Watchers who are there are already tending to the scene, taking care of some of the injured, looking around trying to figure out exactly what happened, but they're responding. And it looks like many of them even managed to get like protective fields going up. You can see one of them, which one was that? Carcass or Shiver, light scale, the remnants of an ice shield that he built over a certain area of this to kind of help maintain some of the force. And Schnozboop, who's still breathing, singed and injured in some places, but alive, and Pestilence, who thankfully did not get hit by any of this shrapnel, and is still in one piece without any smoke leaking out.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
He peers over the railing, looks at you, Schnozboop. We shouldn't what we saw.
Sorry, I couldn't understand what you said.
Are we certain what we saw?
I'm
Sean Connery and Ronald Reagan.
I'm certain that looks like Zara. I'm also certain I saw Zara die. So
He looks over again.
What we're going with?
That's what we're going with. I don't know what that means right now, but there were other... He just kind of freezes for a moment. There are other sites.
What?
Other sites, other
explosions, yes. Yes. Can I hear any of this? Or am I close enough?
You are close enough, yeah, you're right behind them.
Okay. Yes, there's lots of places blowing up. I can tell you the exact amount if the GM would tell me what the exact amount was.
It's large numbers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different seismic locations. Each of the gates and various spots. You know, the clinic would be one, the top shelf inn, measured in it. The shipyards.
I would give all the details out of everywhere I know that an explosion happened.
Oh, the mayor's house as well. I forgot about that one. So 10.
Okay.
Right. I brought
Should
you
I go
to the
anywhere?
mayor. Right now we need information. If there's any place that you think you need to go, go. You can keep in touch. Is there any magical means you have? Either of you.
No jacked in the Schnozboop, so.
Yeah, I mean, I have a whatever that thing is, a But I don't know if I have a sending stone.
Good. That'll do. Find out what information you can get. This area seems secure and fine. For now. I'm going to head to see how the mayor is and how our other dignitaries there are handling. When you do have a report, send me something.
We'll go to
Well,
the shipyard
we'll
and see
do.
if Draken survived.
Okay.
You
Well,
want to come, Snoz, or do you want to go
yeah, I
somewhere else?
suppose so. Yes. Yeah. I'll come with you.
Okay, we're at the shipyard.
You two get together and shift off to the shipyard. Draken, Kiz, let's roll your dex saves.
Am I not far enough away?
No,
I left, remember?
you're not.
They're big explosions.
Do I get advantage because of distance?
You do, yes. You have advantage because of distance. As for you other two, why don't you both roll some percentile dice?
Dex save?
Yes. Stitch and Peter.
I'm
Percentiles.
guessing this one isn't a effect that I can see it happened too suddenly in that sense.
How do you mean?
I have advantage on dex saves against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
You had a heads up that something was fishy, and that person was pointed out to you by Draken, so yes, you'll have advantage.
Sweet.
Because of that.
I got 58.
58. That 100.
I'm
I just
Yes,
saved
I got
George.
100.
I need another percentile from one of you two as well.
You're
Okay.
doing well.
Yeah, well, now I'll get the +1. Close enough. 15. It may be our first death.
Great. Wonderful. All right. Draken, what'd you get?
14.
14. Oh dear. You take 26 points of fire damage, 31 points of force damage.
631 is 57.
And you are blasted forward 10 feet and fall prone to the ground. Kiz!
Okay, so good news. I got 27.
Ooh.
I also have evasion.
Amazing! You dive behind the counter, taking out an old orc man while you do, bringing him down as well, explaining why George Fiddleman survived. As this big explosion racks and takes the entire location, windows breaking outwards,
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I describe how it goes down quickly for why I take the orc down and save him?
No, go for it. I'm gonna roll for the building integrity.
So as the guy is being pointed out to me, I'm jumping off the stool I'm on, and my legs get tangled, and I fall, using the stool basically as a shield between me and where the explosion comes, and hitting that guy's back of his knees, bringing him down, so that he is also behind the counter and the stool with me by accident.
Just peeling by coincidence and by accident, this old orcish man sitting there as smoldering heat just rolls around the desk, smoke from bits and pieces of the furniture that are on fire, people, including. You are the only two survivors in this building. It starts to groan. The ceiling kind of bends a little bit. It's intact and not collapsed yet.
Hint, hint.
So what are you doing?
I hear a groan from the building. I look at the orc that I've knocked over, and I say to him, "Runs!" And I point at the exit, or towards the exit, where I remember the exit being.
His eyes are fixed on what looks to be the top or the lower half of another individual who was behind the counter. Their shoulders and head just gone.
I will attempt to stand and pull at him at the same time, slapping him a couple times across the face. And I will say, "Be sad later. Time go. Let's go."
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
You could use strength, remember.
Oh, good. Dirty scoundrel of a 20.
Woo! Pulling him, he doesn't budge for a moment. When you look over, there's another tiefling woman who looks like they've got several bits of shrapnel just embedded in their side. Eyes open, mouth agape. But after another pulling him, again, he starts moving with you. Still seeming very stunned and not there coherently, but after a moment, Draken, when you start picking yourself up, feeling little bits of shrapnel that have managed to find their ways into the nooks and crannies of your armor, and you peer back, that little child you told to keep an eye on things comes stumbling out the building, pushing the broken door away with this elderly orc in tow. A couple of seconds later, there's a crashing as part of the roof collapses inward.
I can't hear anything, by the way. My ears
So,
so all the noises.
Might need to change your background music. So I keep hearing explosions, and I keep thinking something else is blowing up. Boom! Oh no, another one.
That's... No, let's put this one on.
I'm going to drag the orc over to a place he can sit down, and I'm going to have him sit down, and then I'm going to look around, see Draken, and walk over to Draken, and poke him in the knee, and then wave up at him.
Hold on, let me push my mic back a little bit. What's happening?
Ah! Why do you yell? Too loud.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna tug at you to try and bring you down to my level.
I'm still on the ground.
Oh, I'm going to slap you across the face, and then I'm going to make a shh sound or gesture with my mouth, with my finger.
So you slap my face, and this is what you see. Just
Right behind
I'm going
Kiz.
to proceed to light punch you directly in the sternum. Just thunk.
Just punched a child?
Just knocked. I know a kobold when I see him. All right, that's no child. I hit a grown man.
As Kiz starts to recover their breath, kind of stumbling, and you look around, there are many plumes of smoke rising from all over the place. The shipyards included, there are big plumes of smoke coming from the shipyards. And each of the gates.
Banging the side of my head on my ear.
Your palm coming away a little wet.
We're gonna have to get some help and get as many people out of the burning buildings as possible.
Kiz, holding their ears, looks up at you and goes, "Okay."
You see me like spit blood on the ground, and when it hits, there's a sizzle coming off of it, and I'm gonna, just to stop the internal bleeding real quick, hit myself with lay on hands for 5 healing.
Alright. as you all start to gather yourselves, BT and Schnozboop, you both peer inside the shipyards. Many vessels having exploded, bits of ships all over the place. Looks to be the store, the warehouse where resupplies were all held. That's gone up in flames. It's general chaos. There are people running around everywhere, individuals screaming commands, several captains taking care of their own ships and vessels, a lot of them actually taking sail and undocking, getting away from the dockyards, as the dockyards are ablaze.
Were the ships targeted or just the dockyards?
Looks to be dockyards in general. You know what? Give me an investigation check.
I'm going to be looking around for people that need magical healing.
Okay. Give me a perception or investigation check, one of those two.
Perception feels right.
That'll be straight up 5.
Straight at 5. Not entirely sure to a pattern right now, because it looks very chaotic, but there are many locations that have been blown up. Ships, warehouse locations, buildings, that's the word I'm looking for. Warehouse buildings, cranes made to bring up a lot of the supplies and heavier loads. It's around.
Is there a ship that was on approach?
None that were on approach, from the looks of it.
I'm waiting for a ship to dock. Yeah, I was looking for a ship that's docking or in the process of docking or whatever. So,
from what you can see, there's no deducing, unfortunately, on that, but it's fairly obvious that no ship is coming into dock.
Tim.
Schnozboop, what'd you roll?
18.
18. There are many people who need medical aid. Many different levels.
Not just medical, like magical. Like we need to get serious about it.
Okay, then yeah, there's definitely some people that you need to get serious with.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna use oh no. Such a huge error. Okay, don't worry. I'm just gonna be whole, my friend. I'm gonna use all of my spell slots.
All right, give me a roll.
That's like cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Okay, roll a d4 quickly.
A d4, huh? Okay.
D4. And everyone else, give me some percentile dice. This seems like a good time to see if some other NPCs survive. 2. Use up 2 spell slots.
Okay.
Whichever 2 you think Schnozboop would use first.
We're just trying to stabilize, so I'm going to start with the low ones.
Right. Sounds good. Ethan, what'd you roll?
79.
79? Oh, good. Okay. Ooh, Stitch, that's a 15, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, the secretary's dead.
Right, responsible for 2 deaths so far.
Yay.
Poor Reader. Vaughn, what'd you get?
97.
Was that 27?
90.
Oh,
97.
97. Okay. Okie dokie. We're going to see if the mayor's building's still intact.
1.
I did my best. 2.
2.
That building is no longer there. That's going to make getting these guys out very, very difficult. Right. You get off 2 of these cure wounds. Everyone at this point, give me some perception checks. I'm going to check your passives as well. See if anyone would be picking this up passively.
Jesus.
I'd rather do it passively, but anyway.
Oh, I'm checking your
Would I?
passives as well. This is to see if
So-
you get any extra.
Active, passive, roll 19.
19. Okay. What?
11.
11. Drake and Vaughn, what you get? Okay, what
My ears are ringing because Draken's yelling at me. I got a 9.
you get? 9. BT, what you get?
Rolled a 19.
Rolled a 19. Okay.
I mean, rolled plus bonus, 19.
For Snozboop and BT, as you're here through the dim and the sounds of the chaos going around you, there are a couple of pops. Familiar noises that you recognize as gunfire at this point.
From?
You're not quite sure. That's what the active roll was for. For you other two, that's the same deal. Just pops and sounds. You can hear gunfire going off. For you, actually, Kiz, give me a history check. Draken would definitely have encountered this with their travels. They know what this sounds like. They traveled with someone who carried one with them.
I just rolled 2 nat ones in a row. So 3.
Okay. You've no idea what these sounds are, Kiz, but they sound like fireworks almost. Just with no follow through. Just the beginning pop of the firework, but nothing else.
Huh.
How? I'm pushing it again. My new biosense. Could I scan how far of range can I scan to identify people?
You've got like a 30-foot reach, basically.
Okay, scan for Draken. Because I have met him.
You have, yes. You would be able to locate through without actually needing to see with this thing. Wandering around and looking for him and doing some scans. The dockyards are quite large. Go ahead and give me another investigation check, but we're doing it with advantage.
Oh, what did that do? Okay. Great, glad I had that advantage there. 3. Well,
Anyway,
it's not like Draken's not even
spends
there
the
anyhow.
episode looking for me.
Yeah, that's that. You don't have a sense or sensor scan from him. Like you're not. Things not working. You're not finding him. You do a couple of passes and he's just not there.
We still hearing pops?
You are still hearing pops. At this point,
Can I make another triangulation?
with how much time has actually gone by a little bit, Snorsboop, if you're not doing anything in regards to the pops, roll another d4 and see how many more spells you use.
Yeah, I think. I think Snozboop would be more focused on the healing people than trying to figure out what the gunshots were. So yeah, I am gonna do that.
Okay, so roll for that. 4. So mark off 4 more spell slots. BT, you're getting, as it's coming through and you're searching for Draken, you're also able to, yay, like a supercomputer. It's cool. Kind of pick up where the sounds are coming from. It takes a little time to do the computing, but it's each of the gates.
I find Snaz and tell him that I think maybe we're under attack at the gates. Do you want to stay here and help, or come with me?
Just like the city gates.
Yeah.
This is after that second set of healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, Big Ten. I better go with you. Try to keep the peace.
We go to the main gates.
Okay. For Draken and Kiz, the two of you getting up as you start moving and heading towards one of the other, or this building, you do pull out the woman who had the multiple bits of shrapnel on them, wasn't crushed by the collapsing roof or that collapsing ceiling. There was another floor to the building, just that portion collapsed. You do manage to bring her out in this meantime, in this time frame, and she is still alive and with some medical presence. If one of you wants to do a medicine check, you might be able to.
No, I'm just gonna dump a quick
I'll do a
10.
medicine check. Wait,
Oh,
not me.
you're not
Skip
there.
me?
Yeah, you're not there.
Not there. Okay.
Yeah, this is Draken and Kiz. But if you're dumping just a 10, yeah, the
Yeah.
bits of wood get shoved out of her neck, out of her body, and she kind of mutters and mumbles from the pain, but still passed out. You saved someone's life. Good job.
But do we hear the gunshots?
You hear the gunshots happening more and more.
Kiz,
Uh,
as soon as my hearing comes back and I finally hear the gunshots, you hear this like deep, like from here, this rumble emanating from my
Did you
chest.
still have that?
Perhaps we do.
Here we go.
As I am, because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the rest of the 35 HP that I've got for lay on hands for anybody else in the direct area
Okay. Yeah.
that needs to be stabilized. So I'm gonna zero that out real quick. As I'm doing that, I'm pulling out the pieces of my armor that I don't have strapped onto me right now, and I am simultaneously healing people and strapping myself into my armor. Zero this out. And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna pull the shield out of my bag of holding, and I'm gonna look down at Kiz, and I'm gonna say, "You can either stay here and help, or you can follow me. I don't care."
is this in response to fireworks?
Yeah.
Okay, I follow.
We're going to rush to the nearest sound of fireworks.
Okay. That case, I am gonna say both of you give me some dexterity checks.
Oh, I shall. You think I won't? I will.
Oh, I know.
I always thought you would.
Is this
Dexterity
in response to us
checks?
running?
It's in response to
saves.
running. This is not with advantage. This is just a straight
Can
roll.
we
Checks
do
or saves?
acrobatics?
Nope. This is
Like
just
hardcore parkour?
this is just a straight up dex. Just dex, not athletics or acrobatics, just skill, not or your modifier, not a skill.
That's gonna be a 12 for me.
We
Big
could
dog.
argue con actually, if we want to do an option either dex or a con.
Con 14. That's slightly
14.
better.
Okay.
It does not matter in Kiz's because this is the third nat one I have rolled now for a total of 5.
Okay. Let's just roll.
I'm not doing well, guys, when it comes to rolls with my d20. Except for that one time I rolled really well on the dexterity save.
All right. So we are about to walk into combat. And with those rolls, you all are going to be entering in on the 4th turn. Because BT and Schnozboop are just teleporting in.
Cool beans, cool
Sweet,
beans, cool
sweet,
beans,
sweet,
cool
sweet. Good,
beans.
good. Nice, nice, nice.
I can't use my
Slowing us
shield
down.
to like buffer us through the crowds of people running in the opposite direction.
I mean, unless you've got any abilities or things that you want to use to try to help aid that, I mean, there's still a chance. I'll give you a little shot ski.
Can I yell / roar move and roll an intimidation to see if I can't part the VCs a little bit?
Sure, go for it.
Plus 8 to my 17.
17. All right, let's roll off of it.
It's a big bellowing move.
Facing some of the
Oh,
crowds,
now one. I don't think
Kiz
there's anything I can do.
stumbling, falling onto the ground. You just reach down, pick him up with one hand, and bellow out, "Move!" The whole crowd, seeing a black dragonborn with a big shield in, fully armored, holding what looks to be a kobold that's just slathering and screaming a little bit, they just separate. They part. And there's a lot of people running. You've managed to even pick up the attention of a few guards who are helping manage the crowds and keeping an eye on. Some of them, you can tell, are nervously looking towards the gate that you're running to, unsure what's going on and what's happening. But when they see you running that way, they get into the task of helping the crowds run even more. So that'll
Okay, and then on
lower
the
it.
way, sorry,
No, go for it.
am I allowed to because I know it'll be a couple rounds before we hop in, so I'm gonna hit myself with a 1st level cure wounds. Since
Oh,
I'm out
perfect.
of
Yeah.
lay on hands. So
If there are,
anyway, continue.
for you two, actually, if there are anything you would like to do for like main actions for like preparation of getting into combat, you've got that chance. You've got 3 turns of it
Gotcha.
because you've got yourself 1 turn with that last little move. For you other two, you should be on a map.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that's extensive.
Welcome to something extensive. Right, now we need a little bit more.
There seems to be 3 colors.
There are 3
Is
colors.
that
You're correct.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're turning that one with the explosions in the background back on because it's appropriate again. There are little mini explosions, as you can see when you poured in BT and Schnozboop. Schnozboop, you'll have to be next to BT because you're teleporting.
Great, that makes sense.
Yeah. You can see on top of the walls there are some Balistar soldiers who are firing towards away from you all, but the gates are completely blown off. And from it are pouring in these individuals who are wearing different kinds of armor that the 2 of you would recognize immediately. Savath Dominion soldiers are pouring through the gates. Snozboop, you can recognize the Upchulian army here. They've managed to form back and form a firing line of some kind. You can recognize them from their uniforms. There are some Balistar soldiers who are running away from the gates, trying to make some grounds before they can turn around. And there are various other people that you do not recognize, but will see that are actually taking action against the Savath Dominion. Those are the ones in purple without names.
Okay,
So they do not appear hostile to you, but they do appear hostile to the Savath.
Okay.
I need initiative rolls from everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone, yeah. At the top of the fourth rounds, Kiz and Draken will be running in with whatever they
never get the initiative that I want.
roll.
Hey. Oh, I have advantage at it at initiative. Thank
That's a
goodness,
nice
because I have a
thing.
-1 to that.
Oh, I always forget Draken has terrible initiative.
Terrible initiative. That's what I get for stacking into charisma and wisdom as a paladin. Means my dump stats are intelligence and dexterity.
All right, Draken, what you get?
13.
13. BT, what you get?
10.
A 10. Kiz, what you get?
15.
15. Schnozboob, what'd you get?
I got a 10.
10. All right. The two of you can either rollies it out or discuss who wants to go first when it comes around to you.
Oh no, I'd like to go first.
Very, very funny that the two of you who just teleported in got the same initiative count. What?
Seems normal.
You know what? That's actually fair, yeah. You know what we're going to do, though? We're going to figure out how this goes next week. As we break for this time round, because this is a good spot to break. Join us for
It is.
Battle at the Gates. That seems like foretelling. Anyway, see you all.
The year may have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. May peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles